While they're doing that, I just appreciate everyone's civility and patience. This has been a long day for everybody, and a lot of people are acting in good faith. Just my personal privilege. I wanted to share that with everybody. Donna and everybody, this has been an impossible day.
Are we taking a short break to let people know we're coming back? I'm
No.
sorry, Christina, DLC 751.
I would suggest you just move right into it and let the feed catch up.
Okay, thank you.
So could I get confirmation that we are live and in general session? Okay, I see the little live icon. So we'll go ahead and start general session. Parliamentarian had something to explain, and then we'll recognize the hand.
Okay.
Stephen,
Let me-
Information, could you confirm a quorum, please?
Yes, the quorum is present. You have 54 people logged on with 15 staff members. That makes 39. So I want to explain the motion to postpone indefinitely because it may affect your debate or what proceeds. Okay. A motion to postpone indefinitely does not kill the item. In other words, the item B here that we're, pardon me, item B that we're dealing with was adopted by the board in October, and I recognize there are questions about that, and it's now up before you for ratification. A motion to postpone does not make it go away. A motion to postpone indefinitely only is to postpone the ratification vote definitely. In other words, whatever occurred in October is still of record, is still part of the lawsuit. It will still be back on your agenda at your next meeting. The only thing the motion to postpone indefinitely proposes to do is say we're not going to deal with that issue today. Okay, so it doesn't affect the substance. Now, that said, a motion to postpone indefinitely, its purpose is to allow a body to get rid of something where there would be adverse consequences regardless of how you vote. And I'll give you a very quick example. Going back 15 years ago, there was a motion before the board to send a delegation to the state of Chiapas to support the movement going on down there. And you had progressives who didn't want to vote for that because their chapters would kill them. But they didn't want to vote no because that would show they weren't supporting the revolutionaries in Chiapas. So there was a motion to postpone indefinitely. That gets rid of it, and there's no adverse consequences to a yes/no vote. So the motion to postpone indefinitely doesn't get rid of it. It's intended to allow you to avoid a difficult vote. It's a majority vote. It's also a majority vote to enact the ratification. It's essentially the same vote. The real purpose of, so what all postpone indefinitely will accomplish, or I should say, what it may accomplish is just delaying, pardon me, what I would suggest happen is that rather than move to vote on postpone, rather than debate postpone indefinitely, that the chair just take a poll without debate on postpone indefinitely. If a majority of this board doesn't want to deal with it today and take it up at the next meeting, then it's a done deal. If a majority of the board wants to deal with it today, then you'll continue on, but that way you will not be debating postpone indefinitely, take a vote on that, and then potentially have to revisit the whole thing when the main motion comes up. Just a suggestion.
So we're on there's a previous list for this motion, right?
I do have the, yes, if the decision is to postpone indefinitely, then this will come up on the next agenda. If the decision is not to postpone indefinitely, then we will resume debate on the motion to ratify, and I have that speaker list here.
So we're and we have called the question, so there's no debate on this, or are we debating whether to
Take a poll.
I would say unless somebody insists on debating postpone indefinitely, I would just take a poll on postpone indefinitely.
It has to be seconded first.
So is there okay, because I see a list of hands, but we're in voting, or do I take the list? Do I take the hands?
What he's saying is vote on whether or not to do what the postpone
Definitely,
indefinitely.
postpone
Just say
indefinitely.
yes or no. That's
Okay, so why is your hand raised? You have a point of order? Because then we're
no. I want to get on the list to speak if that doesn't pass.
So what I suggest you do right now is take a poll, and essentially the issue
Yes.
is you
Got
want
it.
to deal with the ratification vote today. Yes. Pardon me. If you don't want, the motion is to postpone indefinitely.
Yes. So the motion is
If
to
you don't want to
postpone.
deal with the motion ratified today, you vote yes. If you
Has that
want to
been-
deal with the
and
motion
it-
ratified today, you vote no.
Was it seconded already? I think it
Yes.
was. Yeah, that was.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to a vote. We're going to a vote, folks. Sorry about that. We had all get on the same page. So all those in favor of postponing indefinitely the item B on the agenda for today, please raise your hand. Did you vote? Yes. Yeah.
I have 13, pardon me, 13 yes.
Okay, 13 yeses, then I'll lower the hands. All those in favor of not postponing and dealing with this issue today, please raise your hand.
I have 24 no. The motion to postpone fails.
Okay, motion to postpone fails. We resume the list that was previously up.
Right, so here's,
I think it was me.
I'm going to read the list of who was recognized to speak earlier. So do not raise your hands for a moment. When I'm through reading the list, if you want to be added to this list, then raise your hand, okay? So where we resume is, first of all, David Jimenez, Annika Walls, Kevin Healy, and I don't have complete names in here, Wong Van Nguyen, Colin Cole, Tommy Rico, Latasha, Kessler, Delane Seacrest, I have Romy, I can't read my writing, Yanez, Del Rosario. That's the list at the time we left it.
Okay, so, and what happens if we run out of time? I mean, we're coming up on 5, so.
You keep on moving unless there's a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
I mean, ordinarily you would just adjourn, but you've blown past the 1 p.m. time limit, so I
think we
Are
have a
you going to lose
technical-
access, David?
That's what I think we're gonna, yeah, the 5 o'clock is the cutoff
So
with Zoom.
send out another link. Just get another link, send out another link so that we can continue working.
Okay, we'll continue with the list. I think I'm on the list.
yeah, so the next 3 are Jimenez, Walls, Healy.
Okay, and we're speaking on item B. So I strongly urge a no vote on item B. Whether you like the timing of our actions, our collective action as vice presidents of this local, the situation has, you can't even say the situation has been remedied, but the furthering the president's ability to further harm our local by acting as president has been neutralized. And it's our responsibility to make sure that it sticks at the end of the process that's outlined in our policy file. And our policy file has had that language for some time now, some years. I don't know exactly how many, but it's not new. And so I strongly urge that we put this issue behind us, that creating a chairperson that can be re-voted on or changed at every board meeting. And in my view, undo or put hindrances on previous board actions taken is not a way of moving forward. It does not provide a solid way to move forward for us. It's in a way shifting power from one person to another. And then I have serious concerns about this chairperson not being directly elected by the membership like the rest of the executive committee are. So I strongly urge that we vote no, and we try to build unity and work together like how we've done today to move forward. So thank you.
And next is Annika Walls.
There has been pro and con, period. I plan to call the question.
Hi,
Kevin
Annika
Haley,
Walls
mute yourself.
here, VP Representation and Organizing. I too urge a no vote on this. I think the actions that the VPs took basically speak to a large part of the items addressed in the in Bill's action items. And I would say that today, I think we have been working very well, and we've been able to get some business done. And I think David has done an awesome job as the chair. And I think if we continue to move like this and govern like this, as things work themselves out, I think it is the best way for us to try to start moving forward as one, like I said, as we have done today. And I strongly urge a no vote on this, because what this does is it shifts the power that we are seeing that, Richard has utilized in some unfortunate ways. It shifts that power to just a new person. And we see here, and it's been proven today, that David has done a great job. And so rather than shift that power, I believe that as the VP Secretary Treasurer, he's, like I said, we'll say again, has done a good job today. I think and believe he will continue to do a good job. And I strongly urge a no vote for the democracy of our union. We need to continue to try and build the way we have done today successfully and move forward from here as one board. So again, just to reiterate, I strongly urge a no vote. Thank you.
Next is Kevin Healy.
Kevin Healy, DLC 752. I respectfully call the question.
Second.
Point of order.
Muted. Sorry. Next speaker is Kevin Healy.
Kevin
As I
Kevin
noted,
Healy,
I called
Kevin
the
Healy called the question and Stephen Olari seconded. But there
sorry,
was a point of, I didn't hear who raised the point of order.
Huang Van Nguyen, 781.
What is your point?
My point of order is, are the people who called the original motion and seconded the motion, have they had the opportunity to speak yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the motion at the moment, David, is closing debate on the motion to ratify. That is not a debatable motion. So it's 2/3 vote to close debate.
Sorry, I missed that. Did Kevin Healy make that motion?
Kevin Healy made the motion, Stephen Olari seconded it.
Okay, so we're gonna close debate. We're gonna vote to close debate, a 2/3 vote. All those in favor of close,
One second, I have the speakers list preserved, so go ahead and lower hands to take the vote.
lower all the hands, please. All those in favor of closing debate and proceeding to a vote, please raise your hands. Are you sure?
I have 26 yes. So you should now lower the hands and take the no vote.
Okay, all those opposed to closing debate. I think I think
5 no votes, debate is closed.
debate is closed.
Yes,
Okay, so we proceed to the vote on item B,
correct.
majority vote. Okay. It's so all those in favor of
Can we get a roll call, please?
roll call vote's been requested. Is that a votable item or discussable?
It can be, but I have a suggestion just in the interest of time. What if I know there's been a request for a roll call vote, but in the interest of time, you could do a show of hands and I'll just take a photograph screenshot to know who's voting which way. Would that be sufficient? If not,
I think
go
so.
through the roll.
Yeah. Yes, I think that would, if there's no challenge, or if that's a challenge, if there's no challenge, then yes, let's do that to save some time. This has gone on for a while.
You have 2 speakers, it looks like may challenge it.
I do not, oh, there's, okay. So Latasha Brown, are you challenging the expedited process?
I am. As important as this is, we need to do a roll call vote.
We have 14 minutes.
Okay, well,
It was
we'll
only
proceed.
5 people.
Oh, okay, unmute yourselves, folks. So we will, Ruth Ibarra, do you have, what is your, okay, you lowered the hand, that was.
I think we need to go to vote. Like this is, we're already like
Yes.
4 hours, 3 hours.
That's what we're
away
doing.
from where we
That's what we're
ended.
doing.
So
We're-
let's just go for.
So all those in favor of enacting the changes outlined in item B, please raise your hands.
I thought we were doing a roll call.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but he's taking a picture of the hand.
We may run out of time by
No,
roll
she
call.
challenged, it's been challenged. We got to do a roll call. Okay, we're doing a roll call.
And point of information, the motion before the House was validating all the activities in October.
Come on, guys,
Yes,
we gotta
that's-
vote.
Yes, it was a verification vote, ratification vote. Thank you. So we'll be doing a roll call. Here we go. All those in favor of ratifying those items. 701 DLC President Lisa Davis. Lisa Davis, 701. Absent Nisi, Gertrude. What?
I was just letting you know she wasn't present.
Oh, okay. So 702 Gertrude Nisi Davis.
DLC 702, Gertrude Davis, yes.
Yes. 703 Jason Sandoval.
Am I unmuted?
Yes.
I move to refer to ad hoc committee.
It's out of order. You're in the
That's out
vote.
of order. Yes, that's out of order. It's
Then I
a-
vote absolutely 100% bold, 72 point plus higher, heck no.
Thank you. 704 Latasha Brown.
Natasha Brown, 704, I vote no.
705 Miche Roy.
She's absent.
706 Olivia Montano.
Olivia Montano, 706, I vote yes.
707 Carole Leonardo-Valdriz.
DLC 707 votes no.
710 Naomi Musembi Johnson.
What exactly are we voting for?
We're ratifying the motions that were taken up in the October meeting that created that chair position and all those changes. We're ratifying that up or down. Do you want that? It's a yes. If you don't want it, it's a no.
Oh. I'm still confused. Ratifying as in change, not accepting, agreeing with them, or
If it's
Accepting
ratified,
them.
if it's approved by yes vote, then all those changes that were made in October will take effect. If you vote, and if you don't agree with those changes, then it's a no vote.
okay, I vote no.
Thank you. 721 Robert Gilbert.
Point of order.
Point of order. Who has that?
This is Tommy Rico. Can I get a reiteration of that last one? I believe we're voting to ratify what happened at the October meeting. We're not voting whether we agree with it or not.
Oh,
If you ratify it, you agree with it. Am I incorrectly
I
stated?
vote yes then.
I believe so, because I believe if we're ratifying what happened in October. We're not
We're
voting.
voting to accept all the amendments in
All right.
October.
Everybody
Oh.
silence yourselves. I'm going to have the parliamentarian give some
That's
guidance.
what I didn't.
Okay, this is the parliamentarian speaking. The vote is to ratify all of the actions that the board took with respect to amending the bylaws and the policy file in October. A yes vote says yes, those things will go into effect. A no vote says no, I reject them.
I vote yes then.
Can she? Okay. Do we
I
go?
vote yes. Musembi votes yes.
Okay. I've changed the vote accordingly.
Okay, 721 Robert Gilbert.
DLC 721 votes yes.
722 Maria Blaine.
DLC 722 votes yes.
723 Stephen Alari.
Yes.
724 De Leon Seacrest.
Yes.
725 Misty Del Rosario.
Yes.
Okay, let me back up 1 second. My thing cut out. I did not hear how De Leon Seacrest voted.
Yes.
Okay.
Misty was a yes.
Got it.
Charity Regalado, I believe she's absent.
Yes, she's absent. So is
Linda
Linda Martin.
Martin,
Absent.
absent. Nancy Martinez, absent. Or excuse Nancy Martinez, excuse. Monica Rodriguez,
Absent.
Cynthia Vo,
DLC 742, Cynthia Vo votes yes.
743 John Turok, absent. 744 Bill Hall,
744 Bill Hall votes yes.
747 Ramon Navarrete. Oh, I'm
Ramon
sorry,
Navarrete.
746 Joycelyn Odom.
746 Joycelyn Odom, yes.
747 Ramon Navarrete.
District Labor Council, 747, Ramon Navarrete votes no.
749 Jerome Washington.
Yes.
751 Christina Evett.
DLC 751 Christina Evett votes no.
752 Kevin Healy.
752 Kevin Healy votes yes.
761 Angelique Moreno, absent. 762 Daunette Sparkman. Daunette Spark.
DLC, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. DLC 762, Daunette Sparkman votes yes.
Sorry, David, let me back up 1 second. Did Jerome Washington vote yes or no?
You voted yes.
Okay, thank you.
764 Jennifer Cordova.
DLC 764, yes.
765 Leonard Seitz.
765 Leonard Seitz votes yes.
766 Sharonda Ward.
Yes.
767 Ben Arriaga.
Ben Arriaga, DLC 767 votes yes.
768 Cheryl Allen.
Absent.
769 Daryl Kirby.
Absent.
770 Nicole Solovoscoy.
Absent.
771 Tommy Rico.
DLC 771 Tommy Rico votes yes.
772 Mary De La Cruz. Absent. 781 Hong Van Nguyen.
781 Huang Van Nguyen votes no.
782 David Johnson.
Absent.
Absent. Okay. 784 Colin Crow.
No.
Is that a no? No,
I didn't
okay.
hear it.
That was a no.
A no,
No?
yes.
Okay.
785 Wanda Yanez.
Absent. Or
she's
Did
on
you
her-
come in late? She came in late. I don't know.
Yeah, she was on a flight, so is okay. She's off now. So 786 Teresa Taylor.
786 Teresa Taylor votes yes.
787 Ruth Ibarra.
787 Ruth Ibarra, as the concentration of power is still to an individual, I vote no.
788 Heather Kessler.
DLC 788, Heather Kessler votes no.
789 Eileen Bachton.
Absent.
Absent. 790 Cindy Doyle.
Absent.
Excuse. 792 Jack Dean.
Absent.
Absent. 793 David Smith.
DLC 793, President votes yes.
794 Francina Stevenson.
794 DLC President votes yes. Francina.
795 Ruth Kiker.
795 Ruth Kiker, yes.
799 Delon Johnson.
Absent.
780 Carrie Riley.
Point of information. I was trying to reach her, but she's having the power outage and I think she had to drop off.
Absent. Vanessa C. Strong, Chair.
No.
I didn't hear that from C. Strong.
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Bob Holtz, is he absent? No. Bob Holtz. Okay. Eric Murray,
Sorry, did Bob Holtz vote or was he not there?
he's absent.
Okay.
Eric Murray, Chair.
Absent.
Eric, absent. Brad Willis, Chair.
Yes.
Please everybody mute yourself. Melissa Vartanian, I think she's absent.
Absent.
Susan Rodriguez,
Yes.
Bobby Roy,
Abstain.
Karen Jeffries,
Karen Jeffries, Chair of Bargaining Unit 4. Yes.
Robert Vega, absent. Andrew Vesic,
Absent.
absent. Statewide officers, VP of Organizing Representation, Annika Walls.
Concentration of power, no vote.
VP of Bargaining, Irene Green. Irene, are you there? Oh.
Shows on the call. Maybe you could text her to reboot in. That's what happened last time.
Can you text her to reboot in? In the meantime, I'll proceed to VP Secretary Treasurer David Jimenez. I vote no. Richard Brown is absent.
Okay, so then we are not sure about the status of Irene Green, but at the moment you have 25 yes, 11 no. Motion is adopted.
Yeah, the motion is adopted. Motion passes. All right, that's that. I'll take can I call for a motion to adjourn?
Don't move, Kevin Healy.
Seconded.
Are there any challenges to adjourning?
I challenge that.
David, let me say, unless there's some further business on the agenda, I don't believe there is any. You just declare the meeting adjourned. There's no vote necessary.
There was some other information we wanted to present in general session, but yeah.